guys, there's nobody here at the moment, but I told you guys I wanted to go offline and online again, and I want to make sure that this is working. So, and I want to make sure that this is working. Testing. So, I want to make sure that this is working. Testing. Oh, that's pretty fast. So, testing. One more time. Oh, that's pretty fast. So, testing. One more time. Oh, that's pretty test. Fast. Oh, another time. One more time. Test. Oh, I know. Starting at 40. Test. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. 5 seconds latency. Wow. Okay. So this changes a lot for us. 5 seconds latency. Wow. Whoa, that's cool. Okay. So this changes a lot for us. Okay. Analyst live stream one. Okay. So I go. Let me. I'm getting crazy from my own voice. But I have a 5 second latency now. Wow. So that means that it only lasts 5 seconds, and then you guys hear what I say. I wish I knew this before, because sometimes I hate the latency. It's been more than 30 seconds, and now it's so much faster. Oh, this is a new screen. I haven't seen this screen before. Well, no, what I'm doing. I should never do that. This one should go up. So what happens is that whenever I minimize my camera screen, and I can show you that screen, that's just this. So whenever this screen is minimalized, the camera freezes. Oh, you already saw it happening. Funny, right? So if I do this, then I think I'm gone. Yes, now I'm gone. And then I'm putting it back. Okay, so what I just did was just testing, because I changed some setups, I changed the latency, and it made it possible for us to communicate faster, because it was something that I did dislike. And I didn't like it that, well, I did like the option that you guys were able to check back the live stream while I was live, so you can go back in time and check some things that I did. But then again, I think having a fast communication would be something more beneficial for you guys. So let me think of this live stream. Oh, this is so weird. I'm changing my setup while I'm live. Okay. So we were working on a couple of things. In the last, well, today, a couple of hours ago, we were working on some stuff, some brute forcing, and now I wanted to use my robot again, because I feel like I have to use the robot. I feel like I have to change some things, and I want to play around with it. Let's just do that. Yeah, let's have some fun with them robots, because some of you guys are very interested in my robot, and a lot of you guys don't care anything about the stupid robot. So let me think. Where is everything that I need? I need this screen, because, well, I say I need, well, maybe I need it. Let's just keep this one, all coins in BTC, because I want to play. And when we play, we want to save stuff, so I'm not going to use the original one. I'm going to make a new altcoins in BTC on, let's call it the stream file. I don't know, doesn't matter. Do I got something in here? No. I did create other things. Let me search on my PC. Give me a couple of seconds, because I know that I created a couple of different robots before I created the final robot that I share with everybody. The robot that I have on GitHub. That's this entire folder is just the same as on GitHub. But I have a working folder on my PC, on my previous PC, but I reinstalled my entire PC. So I have here a special folder. Oh, Python Poloniex master. Would this be it? This is just the original. What am I searching for? Mister, what are you searching for? What are you doing? I'm searching for a file on my PC that is called what is it called again? It was the, and I do this motion because it actually meant something. It was the, come on, to escape button? No, how did I call it? Why do I create so many things at the same time and forgetting about everything? Come on. Hashcat, where could I find it? I expect it to be in here, but it's not. Maybe in my Python folder. Yes, my Python, teaching myself how to use Python folder. Okay. Polling. What is this? What are we doing here? Is this a key? I think I created this with a little bit of help of the internet, or not? Public, what am I looking? Oh no, these are all the commands. Oh, now I know what I'm watching. Okay, these are all the commands that you can use with the Poloniex trade bot that I created, but I didn't use every of these private commands or public commands. I only used certain commands. So this could be a script that works too. But what is happening in this script? Class Poloniex. This is just nothing special. Am I right? This is just for me, not for you, but for me. It was an idea. Poloniex.python. Poloniex trading API. Non-style. This looks like something I would write myself. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So this is an old file that I used before. Okay, let me explain something. In my robot that I created, that some of you guys might use, I saw 4 forks, which I'm very proud of. But I teach you guys how to use it, and you have to install a Poloniex library. But a Poloniex library, and the library helps you to do stuff. And you're like, what kind of stuff? Well, it helps you to do commands. So whenever we are here at my script that I share with you guys, let me put it next to it. So whenever I put it next to it, let me check. There are a lot of commands in this file that revert to the Poloniex input. So what I did was I tried not to use something like that. Try to do whatever this library, this Poloniex library that has been built, what it does, I tried to do it myself here. But I failed. So, nothing special. But what am I searching for? The Bitvise? Oh, I also have a robot for Bitvise. I didn't even know this. Well, I did know, but I forgot that I was working on a robot for Bitvise too. Because my original was the Pump It, which, where is it? The Pump It. So, this started with Bitvise, with a friend of mine, because I had this friend, and his friend was like, I know how to make a robot, and a guy created a robot. And that robot was for Bitvise. And what kind of robot? He made a pump and dump robot. And I think I have told this story in a very old video, but let's just start this whole story again. So I met on Telegram, the app for your mobile. I had a small group of friends, and we were all into Bitcoin. So it was a Bitcoin group, and we were all into the it was before the last all-time high. It was in that exponential curve, you know, when the price was going to 20,000. And at that moment, there were pump and dumps. And pump and dumps, they were, how do you call it? It started with Telegram. Yeah, we had Telegram. And in a Telegram, you had Captain Pump. That's what the Telegram account was called. And Captain Pump, Captain Pump was very interesting because he was having a group with 10,000 users, and he was telling at 6 o'clock, for instance, he said, at 6 o'clock I'm going to tell you which coin we're going to pump. And then we're going to dump them together to make money. And so everybody was waiting at 6 o'clock. And then at 6 o'clock he would, for instance, say, let's keep it very simple, Dogecoin. He would never choose Dogecoin because he would choose a coin that was very low in volume. So it was a coin that was not very much used. And then all of a sudden he said, let's use, let's call it the Trump coin. I just got one from the back of my mind. Just a random coin, not a very important coin, but a coin. So he said that coin, and then everybody would buy the coin, and then a minute later everybody would sell the coin. That was the pump and dump, creating a huge 2 candles. Just one big green, one big red candle. And if you were lucky, you could join and you could buy before it was growing, and you could sell when it was at the top. So what he did was he was saying, let's choose this coin, hold it for 2 minutes, and then he would say sell. And obviously that guy would pre-buy, and he would be very rich of it, very smart scheme. But then me and my friends were like, how can we participate in this pump and dump and act like a robot? Well, create your own robot. So a friend of mine, he told me that I was never allowed to share this on the internet, but we are now, a couple of years later. So I think that I can share it on the internet, and if not, what's up, bruh? Come on and fight me. I have a robot, and my robot, the robot that I created, because I am a fake programmer, as you probably already noticed. If you are a real programmer, you will laugh at my programming. I like to copy paste stuff and change it. So my robot is essentially built with the information that I got from his robot. So I was like, well, how did you create this robot? And then he taught me, and we had a lot of communication about how this robot works. But this was a pump and dump robot. So what this does is you would be able, well, usually you would do things by hand on those websites. Am I right? You would click, you would say, I want to buy, and then you press enter, and then it's buying, and then you figure out that the price that you wanted to buy, because it rose so much, the price is so much higher than before, then you would be like, I can't buy it, because the website would say you gave us the wrong price. So if you want to buy it quick, you need to be quick. And if you want to buy it very quick in a very fast pump, you want to be able to buy a little bit higher than the market price. So what he did, he created a robot that figured out the price, the ticker as he called it. After he knew the price, he would say, okay, I want to buy it at the price plus a little bit automatically. And then you would also, I think you would give it a number. So here he wrote it. So how did he create it? And this is essentially how I create my robot too. Just write down what you want. First you want to get the coin summary, then you want to set a buy limit on the current ask and calculate it, the quantity. So you want to know how much money you want to invest, and you want to know that price, and then you know how much coins you can buy for a higher price, because that's how it works. You say how much coins, how much altcoins for which price you want to buy it. And then you put it, and then you place the order, and the robot would also automatically, whenever he would place a order, a buy order, he would immediately also place the sell order. So he would say, I buy at this price, I sell at that price, immediately, within a millisecond, because it would be the script. So he would say, I know it's this price, I want this amount, so this is going to be my buy, and now that I know my buying, I want to know that I want to sell all these coins for 50% higher price. And the robot was working for a couple of pump and dumps because everybody was starting to use robots. But it did work, and that's how we essentially created a robot. Because usually you create a robot to help yourself, and that's programming. I think that's just programming itself. It's always trying to help yourself getting richer, or helping yourself with a problem that occurs to you. So his problem was that he was not able to buy fast enough, and at the right price. He couldn't buy it at the right price, so he wanted to do it robotically, and he wanted to sell it right away. Because if you would do it by hand, you would probably be too slow to actually sell at the highest point of the graph. I keep doing it, in the wrong direction. I need to keep in mind that my camera is moving. Okay, but yeah. So, why am I looking at this robot? Why was I doing that again? Because I wanted to get some inspiration and wanted to see how my train of thought was when I started working on my own robot. Because as you can see, it looks a little bit the same with this idea of having wild truths, try and accept, and that's the programming style to make sure that you don't make errors. And what else do we have in here? Yeah, here we have, and that's something that I want to work on. Here we have all the Poloniex coins. So these are all the coins that you can find on the website, this entire list. But the stupid website that I use keeps changing all their coins all the time. So whenever one of the coins is not working, is delisted or is added, well, added is not a problem, but if it is deleted from the list, or if it is, as at the moment it's the case that Grin is not working, if I am correct. Grin here. So it is currently disabled. But my robot doesn't know that. My robot is going to try to buy or sell on a disabled market. And whenever he's going to try to do that, whenever he's going to try to do it on a market that is visually disabled or that has been deleted in the past, then we will get an error. And so I hope I will be able to change that. But I'm not a good programmer. I'm a terrible programmer, to be honest. And I'm very proud that I created this entire robot all by the influence of the pump and dump script that was made for an entire different website. So I always hope that whenever I make something for you guys, that you guys learn something from it and that it might help you. So that's why I was watching here. But this was for Bitrex. And why is this interesting? This means that if we want to use Bitrex, and if I want to make my own robot for Bitrex, I should be able to do so. Bitrex. Something like that. This website. Is it still on? Is it still online? Yeah. Because markets, you never know when they go down. And the reason why I didn't like to make a robot for this website, even though I got all the basics to even communicate with the website, was that it had so many markets. I didn't like that. I didn't like the amount of different markets. So I'm just talking about the Bitcoin markets. So what we see here is, for instance, Bitcoin Digibyte, Bitcoin Ethereum. These are all Bitcoin markets. And these are all the altcoins on the markets. And it has so many different altcoins. So it's 5 pages of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess 20. So they only, 7 last. Let's go to the last page. Which one is the last page? Where was it? 14 pages. So you get the problem. You have 14 pages. Let's just forget about these last. So you have 13 times 20 different tokens on this website. How many is that? How many is 13 times 20? Well, that's 260. 260 different coins. So if I wanted to have 1 millibit on every coin here, like I have on Poloniex, I need to have already 262 different, 262 millibits. So, yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't like it. I preferred at the time to go to Poloniex, because Poloniex had at the time only 60 different coins. So 60 or 260 is a big difference. But as you can see at the moment at the website, I hope you guys can see, but my values aren't the same. And the last time I ran the robot, I did put the values all at 8 millibits. And at the moment, the biggest one has 9 millibits, and the lowest one has 7.3 millibits. So it's kind of equal. And that's how it usually goes with the technique that I use with day trading. And that technique is, at the end of the day, put the same amount of money on every coin on the market. Or not at the end of the day, you can wait. But every once in a while, every 2 days, every 3 days, sometimes every day, sometimes in half a day. It just depends on how big the biggest in the list is and how small the smallest in the list. But usually I just prefer once every 2-3 days. And it totally depends. But I haven't ran the robot in 2 days, I think. I'm not sure, but I think. And I have to add this new coin Neo too. So let's do that first, then run the robot, and then try and play around with it. Okay, where's my robot? Here's the robot. Let's go to, where is it? Here, and add, what was it? Neo, am I right? Yeah, Neo. Neo, Neo, Neo. Neo, Neo, Neo. Here. Let's put an on R, copy, paste, and write Neo. New coin. Grin is still out of the list. Save this list. And let me run the robot. Yeah, I still have a stupid Poloni secret here. But yeah, then again, you cannot deposit, so worst thing that's gonna happen is that you guys are gonna use my robot on my own account, and what can happen? You can sell all my coins or you can buy all my coins, but you cannot withdraw them. So it actually doesn't really matter that much. But still, it's my Poloniac secret, my key here, and that's secret. Okay. Don't try and hack my money. I know that you guys sometimes try to steal my money. I get messages. Somebody's trying to get into your account. And I know that I've never had those messages. And I get those messages now that I have a YouTube channel. So there is some correlation. CMD. I made a bet script. So I only have to write tradebot.bet. So now it's going to do it automatically. Let's put it on alphabetical order, and it's going to put them all on 8 millibits again. So we will see that happen in here, that eventually they will all be almost at 8, but they're already almost at 8. You see, I get this message, buy order too small to place. Well, that actually means that it is almost at the same as the order that you want to make. So let's keep the robot running. Okay. Well, the robot is running. Let me check out how can I get the list of all the coins available on the website so I can make it a robot. So I can, this variable Poloniax coins is an array, as they call it, of different combinations of letters. And those letters are atom, bat, those are the coins that we can find here. So what I need to know is how can I get from Poloniax a signal back with a list with all the working available coins on the website. So I think it was 2 streams ago I tried this with other trick, a Coinbase ticker, I called it, I guess. Let me search for it. Here, not Python, new screen. It was on my desktop. I worked on Coinbase. Yeah, it was a Coinbase script. So here in this Coinbase script, yeah, this Coinbase script we were playing around, it was showing us the Coinbase ticker. So if we want to run this, just to be sure, let me try it. Let's keep the robot over here. So you see it's still running. No! Never do this! Sorry, that always happens when I minimize all the things on my screen. Then everything freezes. Where can I delete that function in Windows to to minimize all the screens? If you know it, please tell me in the chat, because I get that error many times while streaming, and it freezes my camera. Okay. Okay, let's try this script so you guys know what I'm actually talking about, because I'm talking about way too many words that you might not know. So let me go to that folder. We are finished with the robot. The robot has done it all. Nice. Cool. Minimize the robot. Let's go to CD desktop. Let's go to the directory. So this is all on the desktop, and we need to go to the folder's called Coinbase, CD Coinbase list, not list, a directory. And here we have coinbase.py, and was it Python Coinbase.py? I didn't write Python. Python, Coinbase.py, the Coinbase ticker. This was the ticker that I was working with. Oh yeah, I remember now where we ended. It wasn't that fun the last time. Response request get prices, BTC USD spot, request, yeah. Okay, so that was the main thing. You send something, you get it back. And now I want from Poloniex something. And what do I want from Poloniex? I want to know... Oh, I did it again! Come on. Big screen here. Sorry about that, you guys. It always happens when I slowly move things around in Windows. It's so annoying. Coinbase, no, it was not Coinbase. I wanted to go to my robots, but I previously had this open. No, where was it? In my Python folder. There it was, in the Python folder. I had poloniex.py. This is my Polin, was it Polin? With all the commands? Yes. Okay, so what do I have here? These are all the commands that I can give to my robot. So let's put them in a separate screen. Scroll down, because I just want to know this list. And I hope I can find it in here. How are we going to do this? This is gonna be... It's been a long time, so bear with me. How did it work? Repair ticket is Python. I don't like Python that much. Okay, let's minimize this stuff and make it unusable. Was this the trick to make something unusable in Python? Or was it... What is the trick in Python? Come on. I feel like such a noob at the moment. Sorry, you guys. Right. It was the... Oh, it was the triple quotation. Ah, okay. So, if name is main. While counter is max index total amount of altcoins, blah, blah, blah. So the actual robot starts from here. Everything, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me check. But everything of the robot that actually does something is all down here. This is all the hard stuff. Okay, so even before we get to the robot, we want to know everything on the website. So how did we get something back? Oh, it's been such a long time. I make a variable. I send it to poloniex, and this polo here, if I am remembering it correctly, yes, it means poloniex, and poloniex means imported from the library, so it means imported from this class poloniex that we see here. Okay, my mind is starting to work again. How to typing fast? If you want to learn how to type fast, how do you do that? You learn. You start by figuring on your keyboard. You have two characters, the F and the J, and they have a thing that you can feel. It has a touchy thing on it. It has it on every keyboard, and those places, F and J, should be where you put your index fingers. That's how you learn how to type faster. If you do that every time, you will eventually get the muscle memory for essential movements. I even don't know if you meant that, but that's the trick. Okay, so we are programming here. We are connecting to poloniex, then it says connected, or it says I cannot connect. Yes, that's how this works. Then we have error messages, but it's not showing it. Then we are making a decoration. That's to make it pretty, but it's not important. Here we say print budget, print the pair. That's just for us to know what's going on. So pair, show, market pair, budget, yeah, that's all from back here. Okay. So this is all not important. We don't need this. So let me just close this. And now that it's closed, Let me make this a little bit bigger. I need to reread this. Sorry, it's boring for you guys. Might be boring, might be interesting. Let's put the robot here. Let's put this over there. And a little bit bigger. Oh, you cannot see the robot. Oh yeah, that's stupid. Sorry everybody. Let's put it back over here. My voice, it's cracking up. Okay, so this is my robot. I changed some things. Let's save it. Let's check for sure that we are working in the right file. How can we check that? Let me think. Well, true. Connected to poloniax.com works. Save it. Rerun it. Okay. We see here the word works. So I know I am communicating with the right script. Okay. Let's remove this again. I know it works. Well, true. We are working the right. Okay, now I want to get the list from Poloniax. So return complete balances, return active loans, cancel loans. Let me just try something. I want to. Let me copy this, I guess. Something like this. I don't care that much. I think we can put that over in here. Something like this. And I'm gonna close down the rest. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Give me a sec, you guys. I want to do this the right way. How do I close this? By putting those. It doesn't even need. It's Python. Python reads from top to bottom. It's not C++. So I can see already that it has been commented. So if I save it now, it will not do anything. Yeah, it will start, but it will not do any jobs. Yeah, we get a huge error. Okay. Doesn't matter. The reason why was I wanted to make sure that it is working. So it stops after this. Return order amount. Let's rename that to. Let's just begin by making sure that it works by return ticker. Something like that. Return ticker. Not ticket. And then we put this command here. And we don't need no pairing amount or something, because we don't know what we're gonna receive back. So we're waiting for what we're gonna receive back. And we want it to print this ticker. So I'm gonna write tickers, and that's everything. I don't need the total amount. It doesn't matter. So we're just gonna try. It's gonna be a trial and error, this kind of programming that I'm doing. We get an error. All coins with line to counter +1. So it's still running this. Why is it running this? Line 243. Because it is maybe I should, while scanning triple quote. I have to. It says it here. I forgot to put the triple quote. I tried doing that, but I thought it wasn't necessary. So let me retry it. Alright. It's working. So that was the error that I made. I didn't end the triple quotations. I wanted to put the triple quotations after this if at the end of the main of the script. So why am I doing this? Because I want to be able to know which coins are this moment online. That's why I'm doing this. So I get a huge list here. This is what we got back. Very boring. It is printing what it sent back to us. This is not what I was searching for. These are all the tickers, but maybe it is. BTC. So what is this? How can I list this stuff? Sorry. because I am new to programming. I am just a hobbyist, so bear with me, you guys. I can see that the tickers are sending me different things. And how do you read this message? This is a JSON message, if I am correct. Please correct me if I'm wrong and you're watching this. But what we actually did here, we said return the ticker. Return the ticker is a variable. Why did I write it like this? Because I want the program to show me something. So I say print the word tickers. That's why we see tickers here. And then everything that has been sent to us. So show us what we got. Because usually when you program, you don't want to show what's happening in program. You don't want to print it. You just want something to happen. But I don't know personally how I can get a list of the different things in this one array. So you see that BTC BCN is filled. You see double dot here. And then it has a bra, I guess. That's what you call it. And here is the cat. So within BTC BCN is this. I don't care about all this information. Well, maybe I do. Oh, it says is frozen here. Is frozen? 0. Oh, okay. Is frozen 0. Is frozen. So maybe you guys, maybe frozen means if it is used, if they are using it on the website. So let me check. What was the one that we weren't using anymore? Grin. Okay, so the grin is disabled. So I'm expecting the ticker to show that grin is disabled. I'm hoping, let's say that. So I'm searching for BTC and grin. Wow, BTC Lisk. How am I ever going to find this? BTC Rep, Ethereum Classic, BTC, oh my. Okay, this is not working. What can we do? Let's go back. Let's make it easier for ourselves, because this is, wow, you see how long this list is? I'm sorry, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to be smarter. A little bit smarter. Not too much, but a little bit smarter. So, don't forget to put the quotations back, but what was it that was here? Per amount, yes. Okay, so now I need to put the quotations back, because I did just delete it. Well, not 4 times. 3 quotations, delete it. That was the trick. So I will put here, instead of the word pair, because pair is defined as a variable, and that hasn't been done yet. In the script, pair is being defined here. You see this word pair. So I need pair to be something like this, a quotations, BTC, and then that market. So how do I do that? I grab here, and I don't say pair, I say this is going to be quotation mark, and between those two I write BTC underscore grin. Was it grin that was grin? And then I say, well, I don't even say anything. I don't care. I just want to see the return order, the return ticker. That one. I want that one over there. Don't care about the rest of this stuff. Save it. And now I expect to only see grin. Okay. So this is the information from grin. Identity is 251. So you have 200. I see 311. Is it ordered on identity? Yes, it is. I see 306. So what did we do? What did we do? It is 251 the idea. So let's go to 291, 200. Where can I see a whole number? 279, 264, 52. So here we have exactly the same. What I just said here in the code was with well, these signs. I don't know how to call these signs, but this way you say I just want to see this BTC grin, and I want to see what is in the double dot behind that word, or in this case, the BTC green market. What are you doing now? I came later. What I'm doing now at the moment is I'm trying to work with my robot, and my robot works kind of okay, but I have some errors. And one of the errors is that whenever the website Poloniex is changing the coins that they have on their website, my robot isn't working anymore. So every time they add a coin to the website, or if they delete one from the website, or if they disable a market from the website, like they have done at the moment, this that we see, this market is currently disabled, then I get an error message and the robot stops. And we don't want the robot to stop. So what I'm trying to do now is try to figure out if the robot itself can figure out which of the coins are available at this moment on the website. So that's what I'm trying. And I started with figuring out how my robot actually works again. Because I did write this all by myself with the help of an older robot that I got two and a half years ago from a friend of mine that we were using together, and then it was the inspiration. This robot was for me the inspiration to create my own robot. But my own robot, well, like I said, it has some minor, it's not an error, but it bothers me a lot that I have to change these things. And I want my robot to be able to know which coins are available at the website and then do the robot trick. So whenever there's a new coin on the website, that I don't have to go back here. And you see this list that I have over here. This is a use list. This is the list from the Poloniex website. Let me show you a little bit wider that you can see it. Maybe make the letters a little bit bigger. But we're talking about this list over here. It's a long list. And these are all coins. And whenever the website changes that, I have to change it in my robot. And then I have to change it on GitHub. And why do I have to change it on GitHub? Because if I don't change it on GitHub, then a couple of days later, I get an email from somebody trying to use my robot, and they email me and they say, my robot isn't working. It can't finish the orders. What's going on? And then it seemed to be the case that, for instance, some coin is disabled, or that they don't have enough on their wallet, or that they, what else can be a problem? Yeah, that's the coins are disabled. They're not on the website, not disabled, or they don't have enough in their wallet. So I should make a note of that too. So let me make a note first. So let me write notes, note, and note. 1. I want to know which coins are online on the website. Secondly, I want to know, am I able to even run the robot with my account balance? And I think that's with one L. And what else do I want to do? 3. I want to be able to know which coins are online, and I want to know which coins are online on the website. That's kind of the same as knowing if the list is complete. So it's just those 2 things. Okay, so I was writing 4 things, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, and I started with communicating with my robot, but not doing all the robot tricks, but just communicating with the Poloniex website and checking what they give us back. So that's where I'm at the moment. Getting back into this flow of this robot, because I haven't been working with this, I haven't been programming this robot, well, for a very, very long time. Let's just check it out. Let's go to my GitHub. I just want to know, because it's been a long time. This Poloniex trade bot, 17 months ago. That's when, and that's when I uploaded it. That's when I thought it was finished. Oh, if you're going to use Poloniex, use the referral code. I totally forgot. I got a referral code. Well, we can barely hear you. Seriously, can't you hear me? Are you for real? Let me check. Hello? Is my mic soft? I didn't know. I didn't know that my mic was not so loud. The volume, yeah, I understand that the volume isn't much, but I can't boost it anymore. I'm already at the max, or I get gaining. I can sit like this, but maybe my battery is low. Which you have to, okay, you have to turn on. I can show you my OBS, but my OBS is already at a max. So the only option I have is gaining, and I can show you. Who cares? Let's show you. Here, whoa. Here you see it at 0 decibel, and if you see here, I have a filter which gains it with 6 decibels. So the error is maybe in my microphone. So let me try something out. I think it's dying. Maybe that's the case. I have a battery, so I'm going to unplug this mic for a moment. Boom, boom, boom. Did it help? It doesn't seem like it actually helped. I'm so sorry. But I can turn it up, but I have had this conversation before in the beginning of this live stream. When I had it up, I had complaints about noise because it starts to gain. And when you gain a microphone, it gains, it gets noise. And that's not nice, having noise. Use the referral code. Yeah, whenever you sign up for Poloniex, use the referral code. I get a little bit. I get a little bit of your transaction fee, which isn't much unless you are gonna use many bitcoins. If you're gonna trade 100 bitcoins, I probably get $1 or something. But yeah, who cares? So, my mouth. I didn't like the fact that my robot, every time people use it, I have to make sure that it's on the website, or that it's updated with the website. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this. But I'm a terrible programmer. So if you are a beginner programmer, then this is a very nice channel that I have. But if you are a very senior real programmer, someone that's getting paid for programming, or that is studying programming, you better leave, or you will be sitting cringing like this the entire time, because I don't know how to object-oriented program, or however you call it. It's very hard. But let's play around. So, okay, this ticker, let's put it here. I said return ticker. What else are the other options? So this is a public command. This public command does not need you to have it doesn't need you to have an account on Poloniex. It doesn't need you to have your own login API stuff, which is, I say API stuff, but I mean the connection part, your Poloniex key and your Poloniex secret. You don't need it for all the public commands. Market trade list, trade hist, I think this is supposed to be list. Return chart data, return currencies. Oh, maybe that's what I'm searching for. Let's try that. Polo return currencies. What are we gonna get now? And let's rename this to this stupid. Just the return of Poloniex. So let's rename that. Why? Because it confuses me. So this is going to be just a simple return of Poloniex. Let's remove this part again. Yeah. And save it and rerun it. And let's see what this actually means. What are we going to get back from return currencies? Currencies. Lots of currencies. Okay. So these are the currencies that are online. help me out. Because again, this is a huge list. Oh man. But what am I actually getting? Let me make this a little bit bigger. Oh, okay. Oh, this is, I think, my list. Why did I get it from? Did I get it from? It is the currencies. But because I'm using my Poloniex key and secret, I get my own deposit addresses. I can see them here. So if I go to Bitcoin, this is such terrible list, man. You get so confused. What I'm searching for are these kinds of, what did I say, these kinds, I just saw it here, like this. Something with an ID. Here we have the IDs. That's the trick. So I want to see the different, I guess that ID 1 would be Bitcoin. Let's try. I don't know. I don't even know what we got back from Poloniex, because it's just sending us a JSON, and we are supposed to work with this. ID1 name. One credit. So they started with 1 credit, apparently, since that is the first coin on their website. Asia coin. I've never heard of these coins. They are apparently on their website. Eon coin, air. So it is alphabetically. That's what I see here. Okay. But 1 CR, 1 credit, 1 credit. Oh, read it. 2 is Artbyte. Okay. Where is Bitcoin? I'm just curious. Air. Aura coin. BRR, so we're close. BCH. Somewhere here should be Bitcoin. BTC. This is terrible. This is terrible. Why am I doing it like this? BCY. BN. Come on. BTCD. Okay. BTCD. Bitcoin Dark. Yeah, but where's the ordinary BTC? Oh my god, there's so many letters in my screen. It's so confusing, you guys. Do you see BTC clone? Oh, here. Is this the original Bitcoin? So, name, Bitcoin, human type, Bitcoin clone, currency type, address. It's so new. Disable 0. Hey, what am I reading, man? Oh man, it's so hard. Okay, so I don't think this is gonna help me. But I see here a deposit address again. Why do we get deposit addresses every once in a while? Here is another one. And for what coin is this? Payment ID DSH. I'm searching. What I'm searching for at the moment is I'm trying to figure out if these are my deposit addresses. So if I could actually recognize one. So here was the BTC one. The Dash coin. Okay, let's just check on the website. Let's go to my wallet. I'm curious. I'm really curious if these are my things. So let's put in assets. Start with which coin was I watching? DCR. Am I right? Deposit address. No. So it's not that one. CY, is it the case? DS? No. So I have no idea what I'm watching. Whoa, this is confusing me so much. I'm gonna quit watching this. Can't do this no more. No. Okay, so it's not gonna help us now. Return balances. I don't want to return balances because I want to know which coins are on the website. I already know if I would return balances, for instance. Let's do that for fun. Return balances. Let's save it. I don't care about this. So Let's save it again and rerun it. Now I will see probably all my coins and the balance that I have. I say that very proud. Oh yeah, it's true. Okay, it's true. We see, because I was going to see how many zeros we have here. But these are all on coins that don't exist anymore. So apparently on this website, whenever they add a coin, they still have the old coins. Oh, I have some viewers. What are you doing? I'm working on my robot. Well, I'm trying to work on my robot. What I'm actually trying to do is figure out which markets are available, and that my robot can show me which markets are on Poloniex. Help me create project Bitcoin. You want help with creating project Bitcoin? But it starts by creating your own core wallet. That's where you start. Try and make an own core wallet which has the possibility to run a blockchain. Okay. Damn it. How do I know which coins are active? Get margin, margins, return margin account. Transfer, no. Return fee info, no. Cancel order, no. Renew, no. Create loan, no. Active order, loan offers. Available account balances. Return tradable balances. Trade history. Our tradable balances are balances that are not in orders. Okay. But I don't need that. I just want to know which coins are ebb, which I can use. Return complete balances. Return deposit addresses. How can we do this? Not my trade history. Return market data. Something like that. Return trade market trade history. Maybe we can get some information from that. It's so hard. Oh, no, not that. Save. Rerun the robot. What's going on? That's my argument. Currency pair. Aha. So we need the currency pairs. So market trade history. Yeah, that doesn't happen. That doesn't matter. So it needs, because it says it here. It's because you usually get an error, and in the error it always tells you what you need to do. It says here missing one requirement: positional argument currency pair. Too bad. And a currency pair would probably work if I would write this, and then that, and then say I want it for BTC versus what would be online doggy or LTC, whatever. Let's do LTC. I always choose doggy. Let's choose Litecoin. Save it. Now it probably will work. No, it will not work. Why not? Missing one required possible argument currency pair. Too bad. So, no. I thought this would be the currency pair. It's so hard. Programming is so boring and hard. Let's just go back in time. But I don't think this is what I was searching for. I think I need the chart return currencies return. I think we have to work with the return currencies, you guys, which was terrible. I never liked it. What are we getting back now? Missing one required puzzle argument currency pair. Why? What return chart that you still want the currency pair? I don't want to add the arguments. Because this would be a currency pair, BTC Grin. And I used return chart data. Enter to copy. So still missing the currency pair? Nah. Okay. I'm stuck. I'm gonna retry with something with the markets. Turn the tickers, because I think we need the tickers. I think we can work with the tickers. I think that's the best choice to work with. Why? Because then we know what's on the website happening at the moment. So save this, rerun it. Okay, so Poloniex sent us back the tickers. These are all the tickers. But how would I know it? How would I do this? Come on. You this is all about programming, and it's not that I don't know how to program. Well, I do not know how to program, but it's more that I don't know how I get the answer of the question that I'm asking myself. I'm asking myself, can I get all the Bitcoin markets together? Sta je voor de deur? Sorry, I heard something. I thought the door was open or something. I don't know. But doesn't matter. Okay. But I get a list here. How can I see what is inside the array without the rest? How do you do that trick? Hello.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, hello there.
I didn't see you again.
Nee?
Blocking
Blocking out the haters. Noise. Oh, jeetje. You scared me met die drank, jongen. Oké. Ik ben nog steeds live, als je nog niet wist. Nee? Okay, but what was I doing? I was trying to figure out how to get a list of all these things. Of this one, of that one. Let me think. It's so hard. We're going back to the basics. I learned how to brute force from me. Well, awesome. That's always nice to hear. Very cool. I'm glad that you now know how to do that. I don't know if you're able to check back on this live stream, but if you are able to check back what I did a couple of hours ago, then you can also teach yourself how to use the word lists instead of a token list, a password list. A little bit different, not that much different. Not what I'm searching for, because now we're thinking of the pairs again, but I don't want to watch inside it. I just want to know the pairs. But how do I do that? How? I don't know enough about arrays. So annoying. How did I do that? It was solo learn. That's the website that I use to teach myself how to do stuff. So C++ tutorial. Here.
Ik had het woord aangezet.
Oh, daarom heb ik het zo warm.
Ja joh, het is fucking warm.
Damn, man. I was so hot in here, and I didn't know why, but it was because my girlfriend had the heater on, and she had the heater on because she was upstairs.
Ja joh, ik zat er pas in. 1,5 uur
Oh,
boven en ik dacht ook op een gegeven moment van, wat heb ik het nou warm dan?
damn.
Daarom dacht ik ook, ik ga even naar beneden.
Okay, that makes sense. So I was working in an array, using arrays. This is how I programmed my entire robot. Nobody knows. More on classes. Database types and arrays. Teach me about arrays. Yes, that is an array. Everything within quotations. The number of values between braces must not exceed the number of elements declared with the square brackets. Integer A5. So we're talking about number arrays. So am I not talking about an array here? What am I talking about? What do I get back? Let's get back. We get this sign. What does it say here? That is an array sign. So my initial thought was good. We're working with an array here. You forgot your wallet passwords, and I was able to recover it. Oh man, I'm so glad that I could help you out with my videos, man. That's so awesome. I always enjoy it when I hear it, when I actually did help people, because there are more people complaining usually than telling me that it actually did work. And just because you were able to do it, that makes me sure about my tutorials, that they actually do work. and it's not my it's not sometimes people give me the fault for their errors, but I'm happy to know this. Okay, using arrays in a loop. Actually, it comes between losing a loop and my array. Yeah, but I want to get something from an array. In floats. Oh man. Oh, and I'm so stupid. Can you guys please tell me that I'm stupid? Oh, you're so stupid. Why? Because I'm so used to checking out C++, but I'm actually working in Python. So the rules of Python are different than from C++. So I have to go back, and I have to go back to the Python lessons. Python, what am I using? Python 2 or Python 3? Python 3, okay. Did I unlock the entire course already? Come on, let's go to my profile, that's easier. Python. Okay, so I'm not finished yet with the course of Python. Awesome. Where was I? I'm at the object orienting. Okay. Functions and modules. Control instructions. That's where we have it. So as you can see, it's pretty basic stuff that I'm actually doing. Is it called a list here? Empty list. So that is a list. So I'm sorry you guys, I need to refresh my mind. While loops, list, boolean, if statement, else, logics, no, while loops, list operations. This is all about numbers. I don't like numbers because we are working with words. You can see me using this trick in my robot here. But instead of the word words, I used all the coins from the website. So okay, we're getting somewhere. I'm starting to remember stuff. Okay. To check if an item is in a list in the in operator, if to check if an item is in the list, the in operator can be used. It returns true if the item occurs one or more times in the list and false if it doesn't. Okay. How would we do that? Think about it. What we're seeing here, a list operator. Do we get a list operator back? No, we get no lists back. No. We want to create a list out of these. But we are reading not a list, but something totally different. List function, for loop, no. Is it functions and models? Wow, that's an awesome site. Hell yeah, this is an awesome site. You gotta check it out, Solo Learn. It can teach you from super basics. So basic concept, what is Python? The three major versions of Python are 1, 2, and 3. These are subdivided into minor versions. Well, you see it. It helps you, and it even has something else. So if we would go to strings, what I want to show you is before you can go further in this website, you need to answer a question first. So for instance, complete the code to create the string containing hello world. So in this case, how would you create hello world, I guess. And then correct. And then you can go to the next information. So this is by far the most user-friendly website that I know that teaches you basic concepts of programming. But it goes further, because eventually you get to points where you are actually programming and it teaches you something. So try it yourself. I was searching for this. So here we can try it out. Here you can even try out programming. You can see what happens. You run it, print words with exclamation point. Print word plus exclamation, print with exclamation. So we created, what is going on here? We created a definition print word print with exclamation word. What it does is what happens down here. It prints whatever is inputted. So how does program works? Just how your mind should work here. Here we said we have a program. This program is called print with exclamation. That's why I selected here. And what it actually does is everything that has been put a little bit to the right for you guys like that. And this word here is the same as that word over there. We can change these words and it doesn't matter as long as they are both the same. So what do I mean with that? Here we see go to print with exclamation point and enter span. Now it's gonna run this with on the place word whatever you put in here, and then it's gonna print the same thing with an exclamation point, and that's why this works. So very basic, very easy, but it is a mindset that you have to create, and you have to learn how to read, for instance, Python, and to read different programming languages. And I personally am somebody that have tried many different program languages, as you see. I am familiar with a lot of program languages because I like to go very wide with my knowledge and not very deep. So why? So I can communicate with a lot of different kinds of persons, which is very handy when you have a management function that you can talk with everybody that works with certain parts that you are familiar with, but not as good as somebody that is working for you that is way better than you are. Okay, but what was I trying to figure out? I was trying to figure out more about reading these lists. What is this? Print squares. This slices. I'm just trying to find the information here on this website that might help me. List slice. Nope, I'm not searching for something like this, I think. And if I do, please let me know it in the chat. Because sometimes I do stupid things. What are modules again? You import it, yeah. So I usually use the Poloniex module. Functions as objects. Definitions. Well, I call it definitions. Is it the word defines a function? So it's almost the same. Bijna. That's a Dutch word for almost. Bijna. But where was I? Object oriented. But what are these kind of questions? Classes. Working with classes. So I'm not yet familiar much with working with classes. So that's how you would know if you are a real programmer that I am not a real programmer. Because this is pretty new for me, but I'm not searching for this. I want to control structures. List. It's a list. It's a range. What's this range? List range? No. Print numbers? No. I'm not talking about that. Simple calculator. Else if usements? Nope. I'm not using that. Come on. I think I have to give up and just try it out on a different way. Okay. But this might be a trick that we might be able to use, the in operator. What happened? I have a new subscriber. Whoa, it scared me. Wow, a new subscriber. Who was it? It is a Nabil, somebody. It was going too fast for me, man. Oh, man, I've never had that in a live stream. Woo! I never knew that my alert box would actually work. Wow, cool. That somebody would subscribe to my channel while he was watching live stream. Man, I'm slurring on my words. Why? Because I'm getting tired. Because I've been live for 4 hours or something. For a very long time. But I'm just working on stuff and talking at the same time, and sometimes that is enjoyable for me and maybe for you guys. Okay, what is the result of this code? Nums are 10,9,8,7,6,5. Nums 0 equals nums 0. It starts with 0. 10 equals 9 min 5. What's going on here? If 4 in nums, print nums is 3, else print nums 4. If 4 in nums, if 4 in nums, then print nums 3. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. Is 4 in nums? No, it is not. So print nums 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The number 6. Would that be true? Wrong. I'm a noob. What's going on? It says, okay, I forgot. We're continuing here. Nums 0 is nums 1. So this equals 9 minus 5. 9 minus 5 is 4. If 4 is in nums, then print nums 3. 1, 2, 3. So then 7 would be the answer. Yeah, okay. So why was this the answer? Because I forgot that in Python you say nums here again, and you say the variable nums now. We're going to use the number 10 because we're using the previously list of numbers, and then it starts with the number 10, but it is indexed at 0. I really hate that about arrays or lists of numbers, that computers start with 0. So the first thing is 0, and then the second thing in the list will be called identity 1. And in this case, what this actually says is the nums is going to be the number, in this case 1, which is not the first one in the list, but the second one in the list, minus the number 5. So 9 minus 5 equals 4. So 4 is in nums, and that's why it's going to print from nums the third one, which is not 0, not 1, not 2, but the number 3 in the list, which is the 7. And that's why it was correct. I should have known that from the beginning, because I actually said it out loud. Okay. This is so much fun. Sometimes it's so much fun to just play around with this stuff. But yeah, I am, oh no, I did it again. I do this every once in a while. I minimalize everything. I've asked you guys to help me out, man. How can I stop that? I don't want everything to be minimalized if I don't even know what I do. I do something wrong and everything minimalized. And that's very boring, because I know that my camera freezes. Let me think. This is not important. This was not important. This is one of the previous stream. Well, I see previous. Bubblegum, baby. The Rock You list. Hell yeah, the huge list. Oh man. Let's go laugh at some of these passwords, okay? Because I don't know. I expect none of you guys that are here now that you have been here a couple of hours ago. But I was working with this list, and I was using this list on a wallet that I before I started live streaming, I randomly chose one of these passwords. I put it on the wallet, and then I wanted to try and use this password list on a wallet, so you guys know how to do that yourself. If you, for instance, definitely have no clue whatsoever and you want to try the easy password list. So these are the most common known passwords. And at the beginning of the live stream, I showed you guys, I just searched for rocku.txt password list, and I thought it was the first, the first one I got. So that's this entire big list. It has 4 million unique passwords used in 32 million different accounts. So it's an okay list. And if you find your password in this list, you should definitely change your password, because you can use this list on Hashcat, you can use it on BTC Recover, and as you can see, this is every line. You can see it. This is line 1, line 2, line 3. You can see it here. And if I scroll all the way back down, we end at line 14 million. So there are 14 million lines with possible different passwords. Let's check. Granite Rock, Granity. Look, if I scroll, if I just click, if I just move a little bit, it's 100,000. It jumps 100,000. This small differentiate. I don't know which word I'm searching for. So never use one of these passwords. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm sorry. I was distracting myself again. I wanted to work with this. I want this to work. But how? That was why I was searching how to use a list. But it isn't even a list. This is a JSON return. But this is literally what is being returned. So think, man. Think. My brain is slowing down because it's late. It's getting later. And whenever it's late, I'm getting tired. And everybody knows it. When you're tired, you're getting slower. it's starting to get harder for me to speak the English language. How would I do this? How can I do that? Would I use that? Or wouldn't I? Do I need to repeat something? Or not? It's so hard. Return trade history, return chart data, return currencies. Let's recheck. What was in return currencies? That was this list, am I right? I can see it. How would I just create an ordinary list without the double dots? How does it work? Man, I've really lost my brain, man. Yeah, it's getting too tired. I'm losing my interest. So, I want to stop, to be honest. I think it's very boring for you guys, but I'm starting to lose my interest in this case. Man, it's so hard, man. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to stop. I'm getting tired. So I think I'm gonna quit. Let's just do that. Even though it's never nice thing to just randomly quit without doing something. Well, we did something at the beginning of this live stream. That's something that we actually did do. What did we do? We did brute force a backup wallet. We got our password back. So I think it wasn't a failure. Call it a failure now. It's not a failure. We had a lot of fun. We talked together, and it's getting late. I'm getting lazy. Getting tired. I'm not always lazy. I'm usually lazy, but I'm going to return my robot back to normal. And that's very easy now. I think I just have to write that over there and I'm done. And don't forget, come on, go to the end. Because I have to do this to make sure that the next time that I'm using this robot that I don't get in trouble. So, is it working again? Yeah, save it. Let's go back here. Let's try it. Python on all coins to BTC and 0.008. And now it's working normal again. Yeah, awesome. Or if I would do it like that, like I did it the last times. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, I'm so tired, you guys. I've had so much fun. But now it's 1 o'clock at night. Okay, so that's a good time to end the live stream. Am I right? I am very right. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot I got ultra low latency. Yeah. Change that. Now it is super fast. But you cannot scroll back, or how do you call that? Go back in time in the video. But yeah, I have had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had some fun. I hope you learned something new. And I hope I didn't bore you too much in this last hour, in this last live stream. I could better call it, because it is. I quit the last live stream and I restarted it to check out this low latency, and it is working. So I'm happy about that. I wasn't able to progress that much in my robot, but what I did do was refresh my mind, and that's something that is never a bad thing to do. So I was very happy to have been a host for you guys. Hope you guys did enjoy it, and I hope to see you guys probably next week. I don't know if I'm live next week or I'm gonna make a video, but I'm trying to keep on this weekly posting on this website. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy that. See you guys at the end of this week. So tired, man. I'm gonna sleep while I'm streaming here now. No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, I did enjoy it. Hey, how did you get here? I don't know how you did get it. Hi, do you know a simple Android app that can alert when Bitcoin hits a certain price? How did I get here? Bye, take a rest, thanks. How do you get a simple app that can alert you when Bitcoin hits a certain price? Well, I use the Poloniex app, to be honest. It's very easy. It will alert you. Well, I think every trading website has this, and we're gonna end it after this rant about trading websites. But I I I personally use just the Poloniex market. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you can put an alert. Get at it, show it. Come on, focus. Not on my face. Focus on my hands. Focus on this phone. Focus on something different than my face. It's having a hard time. Here we go. Well, you gotta do it with that. You gotta trust me on this because it's taking me way too long. But it has a alert button, and you can put an alert on a price. And I have, for instance, 4 alerts here, and these alerts are at the price of 10,000 and 5,000. That's the one I use. What is the best SSD with good price and quality? Solid state drive. Hey, well, you're asking it because I am about to go offline and the chat's starting to move again. I have a very good SSD. If I am not bragging, but I know it's very good. I showed you guys this in a video. Let me search it. It's on my channel. It's on the YouTube. Let's go back there to my channel videos. What is it called? Maybe if I just type SSD. I'm using this one, the Samsung 970 Evo Plus SSD M2, which is one of those small chips. So I personally really enjoy it. It's a very fast one. If I copy paste a single file on my C drive, it copy pastes it with a half a gigabyte per second. If I would have a second one, so if I would have 2 of these SSDs, I was saying SSG, but I'm talking about the Samsung SSD M2. You need to have an M2 in this case, but this one is so fast. Could you please take a look at Bitcoin Checker? It is open source. Oh, we can do that. This is how I search for SSD. Oh, you found my channel because you were searching for an SSD? Oh, cool. Very awesome. Well, thank you for being on my channel because of the SSDs. I didn't expect to get new viewers. But I'm using this one. And the Plus, if I am correct. Yeah, the 1 terabyte Plus. And I showed it in my video. It's a very fast one. And I think if I could, then I would buy it again. And why am I saying if I could? Because I already have 2 slots. So I have this one, a WD also in it, which is very slow compared. It's a fast card. It is a half a gigabyte per second writing and reading card. Not this one that I'm showing you guys here now, because this one is way faster. This has, if you have the possibility to read at 3.5 gigabytes per second on a other SSD drive, then this one can write at 3.5 gigabytes per second. It's terribly fast. Let me show you. Let's just do it for fun. Where do I have a huge file on my computer? Probably somewhere. Let me search. And let's go to my Bitcoin Daytrader project, my final projects. And some of these videos are usually a gigabyte. So let me put it on detail, copy it. And this is not on the SSD. This is on a external hard drive. And it's a 1.2 gigabyte file. Let's copy it here first. So this is because the fact that my external hard drive has a maximum read speed of 100 something MBs per second. You saw it there. But now we're gonna see what happens if how big is it? Properties, 1.2 gigabytes. You see it, you guys? Copy, paste. Done. That's how fast it is. It's super fast. So this file is not even big enough to actually show you how fast this trick is. I need to go to bigger files. This file was too small, man. I didn't expect it. I couldn't even show you how fast it is. 4 terabyte. Is it in my projects folder? No. Is it in my... Let me search. It's in my backup folder. Backups folder, I guess. sorry. Give me a couple of seconds. This PC backups. I'm searching for a huge file. That's what I'm doing. So what I can do to actually show you is I can pick a how do you call this, damn it, a virtual machine. How can I not think about the word virtual machine? I use that word so many times. 4 gigabytes, 20 gigabytes. Yeah, that's a nice file. Well, it's not 20 gigabytes. Well, let's choose 6 gigabytes. Let's copy it here. 6 gigabytes. And we have to wait, because it's not that fast, like I just said, from my external hard drive. And this is from another hard drive. This is even a slower hard drive, as you can see. So usually the speed of your PC is nothing, it's just the speed of your slowest part. And in this case, I'm copying from a very slow hard drive. This is an old school, and a real hard drive with a actually hard drive in it, not a solid state drive. Yeah. Amsterdam Holland says GitHub money Bitcoin checker. Okay. Let me allow that. I can allow that link. Because usually when you're trying to give me some links, I cannot show you. It's not allowed, because I hope, and especially you already know it, what always happens on my channel, Mr. Amsterdam Holland, because I get so many links to websites, and so many, you want a private key, go check out this stuff. It's always the same on my channel. If I knew that I would have that stuff, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't start my channel, I guess. I would have chosen a totally different subject, because my channel is filled with people trying to get money for free or trying to steal money. And I don't like either of that. But we're checking out this hard disk. Hard disk. Man, I'm such an old school guy. We don't have hard disk anymore. It's solid state drives now. And I'm just doing this so I can show you guys how fast it is. Please Google it. I will go to the GitHub Bitcoin checker. But what is it? Maybe you can explain us in the chat, because I'm very curious. Here we go. And you say, how can I install that app on Android? Because it is not on the Play Store anymore, but it's open source on GitHub. Please Google it. How can you install it on your phone if it is not on the store? Then I think you can use the Android SDK, as they call it, the software developer kit. Am I making bitcoins? No, I'm not making bitcoins, but I do have the Fartcoin-Project, which is this wallet that we see here, is the Fartcoin-Project, and I did create it myself. Let's mine another something. Let's go and set generate true on one core of my CPU, so not full power. So now I'm getting coins. It's gonna take a while, but this is just my project. There is no place, there is no price for this coin, but I'm the proud owner of 1.5 million of these coins. Noise. Okay, we are. Wow, did you hear my voice? The chat doesn't allow me to insert a web address. Yes, I know, and the reason why is because I don't know for sure if there are not nice people, let's call them trolls, that there are trolls in the chat, but I have had that in previous live streams, and I have that all the time on my videos. So on my channel, you are not allowed to use a link, and I thought I made you a moderator, so I thought you were allowed, so maybe I can do that while I am sitting here. This is all new, this YouTube back-end screen. My dashboard, I'm gonna try and make you a moderator. Okay, settings, let's go to my channel, I guess. They changed everything all the time. Community, approved users. You are not a moderator, but we're gonna make you one, because I see you here every time, and you are from my country, Amsterdam. Oh, why don't I have this one? It's an approved user. You are an approved user, but I cannot see you as I cannot add you as a moderator. Why not? Paste the channel URL of a user to add as a moderator. How do I get to your channel? Paste the channel URL. I have it here. Look, I can show you. I have you in my screen as a approved user, and I don't have you as a moderator yet. And I think you have already proven yourself to be moderator worth. My Amsterdam Hotland. But why? And Amsterdam. I don't make any mistakes in your name. But I can't make a moderator out of you. I'm sorry. Other tab. The chat doesn't allow it. But yeah, you wanted me to check out this Bitcoin checker. And you want it on a Android. So do I have the Android SDK? SDK installed? No, I have not. Come on, why don't I have this stuff installed? I use it every once in a while. Android SDK. That's what you would need. Why? Because if you are familiar with this tool, with the Android SDK, you can communicate with your phone without using the store, and you can try and use this program in the Android SDK and make an app out of it and send it to your mobile phone if it is not on the store anymore. But then again, why is it not on the store anymore? There are so many things on the store. Why is it not on the store anymore? To start it working, you should fork this repos. It basically contains two projects. Library project that contains information about exchange and currencies used in Bitcoin Checker. This is the project that you will work in, and the module tester. Simple project that provides minimal interface in order to launch and test your changes to see if they will work. Okay, let me just simply scroll a little bit, check out if I see some cool words. Example without parameters. Example with parameters, yeah. Okay. Interesting. But what is it? Okay, the chat doesn't. Can you generate Netflix account? I want one last for a long time. I cannot generate a account, but what you can do is buy an account. Yeah, I say that very smuggy because I can afford $10 a month, but I don't think it's that much. I think my television, if I don't have cable television anymore, but if I would have cable television, I would probably pay more. So what I did was I didn't like cable that much, so I never, I don't have cable television. For 10 years I don't have cable television. And I have internet, and I'm one of those guys that prefer downloading my stuff, and later on it started to become streaming before Netflix was a thing, and then we're talking about it. Back in the day, streaming wasn't like streaming today. It wasn't showing your face on a camera. Streaming was when you were streaming a video. You were watching a video. You were buffering a stream, as they called it back then. And I was streaming with Kodi, I guess that was for the Xbox, and now I use Netflix mainly. That's what I use for television, and YouTube. Obviously, YouTube is my favorite favorite kind of television. Yeah, it is definitely for your Android SDK. So you gotta go get an Android SDK, the Android Studio. That's where you start. If something is in source code, but you cannot see it, or you cannot see it in the store, then you can try to run it using the SDK. But I'm not gonna teach you how to use this SDK because it's very hard. Because I'm not even slightly how do you call it? I haven't earned any degrees with this. I have tried making an app. I did try it. I did try the studio. I played around with it, but it was too hard for me because you need to learn Java. I don't know how to call it in English. I call it Java. And if you would see here, I haven't finished my Java course yet. So I'm stuck at probably at the object-oriented object-oriented part of the programming of Java, but Java is very hard. It looks small. Class objects, but I think it is very big. I think it is hard to do Java. Java is not an easy language. Java is a really professional language. How is Bitcoin going? Nothing changed, obviously. Do we have a Bart Simpson here? Are we going to get a Bart Simpson here? I believe in Bart Simpson here. No. Well, look at this. Look at this. This might mean that in the short run, in the next couple of days, 2 days maybe, 1 day, 2 days, we might have a small growth, but I don't believe in it anymore. I'm sorry. Sorry, you guys. Let's get rid of this. But yeah, the Android SDK. That's where I would try it out. It's still downloading. I would clone this entire repository, and in the Android Studio, he will recognize this Gradle file. Probably this build Gradle, this Gradle. I don't know what a Gradle actually is, but I know that this website reacts. Oh, the website that Android SDK reacts to Gradle projects. So that's how I would do this. But then again, like I said at the beginning, I wouldn't trust a app that is free. App to track the most recent prices of your favorite currency pairs on over 80 supported exchanges. So I think this is again a programmer who wanted to help himself. But I'm interested. But I think maybe it just got errors, and just like I have with my robot, and I have a open source robot, and you guys know this. You can find it here on GitHub. And that robot, every time that the website changes something, then the robot needs to be changed as well. So I have a hunch that this might be the case here. I don't know. How is my Android Studio doing? But to install the Android Studio, you usually need to have a lot of dependencies, and I don't know if I have them all. And I'm talking about. Hey, I was thinking about this Evo. I was supposed to show you guys something, but I think you need to have all kinds of extra downloadable things. You know, you need to download stuff, and then think about a gigabyte here, a gigabyte there. I don't know the names of all these dependencies, but I can remember that it always takes longer than you want it to take. Okay, let me check out. Yes, I wanted to show you guys how fast this drive is. So, and the only way I can show you guys the fastest way is just showing you that I have a file here which is 6 gigabytes, 6 gigabytes big, and I'm going to copy, Control C, Control V. Look, that's how fast it goes. Bam! I've never had a hard drive this fast. It's so fast. It's so cool. It is the fastest part of my PC at this moment, I think. It only took how many seconds? Let's retry it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 4 or 5 seconds to do this. Awesome. So that's a very fast SSD. And you need to remember that not every SSD has the same speed. You can find it for every SSD. Probably, oh, you see it here. Oh, here we see. This is writing speed that we see here. And these are all SSDs. But you can see that the one that we are checking right now has 3,300 megabytes per second. And there are also SSDs M2, and I have that one in my PC too, and has this one has 800 MBs per second. So you get to think about that before you use it. You got Bitcoin Checker on my old phone, and I like it because it's just price alerts, nothing more. Yeah, you're talking about the fact that it's not all fancy and stuff. It's just price alerts. But yeah, where do you trade your coins? That's the main question. Where? Because it depends on. Because I trade at Poloniex, so I think it's very important that I know what the price on Poloniex is. And I think because you are a Dutch guy, I pursue. I'm not sure, but I think that you are using Bitonic.nl, because I'm using Bitonic too, so, and It's my favorite Dutch website. I trust them a lot. Whenever I sell my bitcoins, I get my cash on my bank account within, well, a couple of minutes. Well, not a couple of minutes, 30 minutes, I guess. Something like 30. Yeah, sometimes 1 hour. It all depends on if there is somebody at their headquarters, I guess, sending money. I'm using this site, bitonic.nl. And I know this doesn't answer any of your questions because you want to know the tickers. You want to have a ticker. And not trading, you're just holding. What's a ticker? A ticker is, well, that's what they call it on websites. It's the price at that moment. It ticks. The price ticks. Every second it changes and it gives you the new price. So, what, for instance, this website that I always use, that I showed you guys, bitcoinwisdom.io, it uses different tickers. These are tickers for the website Bitfinex, Coinbase Pro, Bitstamp, BitHump, Exmo, Binance, Coinbase Pro. They all have tickers. And I use the tickers in my robot too. When I was working with the robot a couple of 10 minutes ago. A couple of 10 minutes ago. Okay. Android Studio. I'm just going to check it out. Because I haven't installed the Android Studio. And I think that's stupid. Because I used to have it on my PC. Android Studio, virtual device. Android Studio, install it. Oh, so boring. I never like waiting on PCs. Let me drink something. But you used to have it on your old phone, and now you don't have it anymore. So I'm gonna. No, he didn't throw away his phone. He had a new phone. It's the same as throwing it away. Yeah, essentially, you might be true. It might be true. Okay, let's check it out. Next, can I start? Yes, I can start it. Wow, we're lucky, because previously I installed Wireshark, and it said you have to restart your PC, which I didn't like. Import Android Studio settings from Mr. Android config. Well, I have my old Android Studio projects. Unable to import settings. Now, okay. Then not. Don't send. Alright, let us check. What is this? Choose the type of setup you want for Android Studio. Standard will insert most common settings and options recommended. Yes, I am a common user. Give me the Dracula. I like dark. What do I have to download? Please tell me it's not much. 500 MB. I can live with that. We can live with that. 500 MB. It's not the end of the world, so we can wait for that. I want to check this out. This is a very cool question. I'm gonna try and check if the project actually works. Max Peterson needs my assistance. Sorry, I got an email. Mandy Kennedy? Mandy? Is this the Mandy Kennedy? I got an email from Mandy Kennedy. Yeah, Mandy. You remember Mandy?
Yeah.
You remember Mandy? Mandy, if you are here watching me right now from Canada, if that is you, you promised me some Bitcoin.
I heard name Mandy and I was like, Mandy? That be?
Not again, Mandy. Yeah, she was accusing me of stealing their money and stuff, and I didn't even do it. I was actually helping them. I was very nice. Yeah. And I was trying to figure out what was the problem. I was...
No,
and it was
Bitcoin
Dotcoin.
with a scheme.
No, it's not a Dotcoin.
Bitcoin or something like that.
Yeah, it was Dotcoin, and they had Dotcoin. True, and Dotcoin, they changed their wallet from a original Bitcoin Core kind of wallet into a Ethereum token. So that's what they did. That's what the developers did. They just like I have this Fartcoin-Project here in a Bitcoin derivative, because if you are smart enough and you know enough about Bitcoin, then you can actually see that this is actually the Bitcoin wallet, but it has been changed into the Fartcoin wallet. And so they did that too with Dotcoin. And then again, later on, they changed the Dotcoin from a Bitcoin derivative to Ethereum token. And all the users could exchange their coins from the one blockchain to the Ethereum token list. So this person started mining after that all happened. So it was, you have to, if you have coins in, for instance, the Dotcoin, the original, you have to exchange them. You can exchange them within the month. I thought it was October or something, and it was February, so it was months later that he started mining on the old blockchain that wasn't used well, he was using it and a couple of users, but it wasn't on exchange websites anymore. So he had a lot of those coins at that moment, but those coins weren't traded anywhere. And he wanted to connect to other wallets on the network, so I helped them connecting, and I said, do you have a place where you can sell those coins? Because if I was you, I would sell those coins right away, because this coin isn't used anymore. They all changed it. He said, yeah, I know somebody that wants to buy these coins. So I was helping him, and they gave me, eventually while I was helping them, they gave me the access to that wallet. And I don't even know if I got the access. I have no idea. I was able here, if I wanted to, I could steal their money, because I could see their wallet. I was able to do it, but I didn't do it. I was just telling them, yo, I have access to your wallet back. Where am I supposed to send your coins so you can receive them? Because I don't think it is smart to use this compromised wallet again. Where can I send your coins to? Or do you have a place where you can exchange them so you can get dollars? Because you told me that you needed dollars, Miss Mandy and your boyfriend. And I had 50 emails or something like that. And I'm not lying. There were so many emails. And so eventually I was like, where can I send them? And then this Mandy, she got so scared. Because they thought that their coins were worth, I think, something like $50,000. They thought it was worth, because they were looking at the ticker of the Ethereum-based coin, and the price of that coin times the amount of coins that they mined in the old blockchain that wasn't used anymore, the total would be something like $50,000. So they thought I was stealing it. Maybe it's $5,000. It could be 5 too, but she was so scared, even though I was just trying to help them, that she started to spam on my channel. She started to spam everywhere that I was stealing their money, and I had to send give me back my money and stuff like that. She was calling me a thief, but I was emailing them and I was trying to help them. And now I see an email from Mandy Kennedy, and I think it is that woman again. I don't know, because I can't see it as a chain of emails. But who knows? Send their contacts. It could. I can check out if I have seen that name before. But I get so many emails, so many times. I stop using my phone. Okay, I'm going to check out, because I'm talking about this Mandy, and I hope she's live here. You promised me money, man. I'm not going to do this publicly. I'm going to do this first in my own, because I don't want you guys to see my personal stuff. I did that before. But I did it on my Gmail. I mean on a root password, which is never smart to do. But yeah, I changed every password. Where is it? Mandy. Mandy Kennedy. Yeah, we had a Mandy Kennedy before. Bit wallet. But this is Mandy. I don't know. It is a Mandy Kennedy too. What do you know about Beat Wallet? And now it's Nandy. Mandy, Nandy, whatever your name is. And you had a boyfriend that was also emailing me at the same time. You are the person that actually made me not wanted to do emails anymore. It wasn't you personally. You were the last one. And I was like, I'm not gonna do this again. I can remember I did this with Russian guys, this with Chinese. I helped so many people when I started this channel, and it got out of hand. Everybody wanted my help. Everybody wanted it. I couldn't help them anymore, and everybody was actually trying to how do you call it? Oh, wrong one. to make how do you call that? Make misbruik maken van me, trying to take advantage of me. That's how it felt. And leave this side, yeah, leave it. If you guys remember, I showed you guys somewhere at the beginning of the stream that I've made in my last video. That's a week online. I've made 70 cents. So I'm not a rich person. I'm putting a lot of effort in this channel for fun, but sometimes people ask me too many questions. They sometimes they expect me to help you because you are a subscriber to my channel. But would you call, for instance, your local television and say, I'm a subscriber, now I demand all your time? No, you wouldn't do that. So that's how I feel. I feel used. Okay, I need to go to my desktop. We're gonna try it. Desktop, open the desktop. Users, Mr. Desktop. Why? Cancel. Again. Import an Android code. So import a project. Grado. I need to import this. Why? Oh, now I can open it. Why can't I open my desktop? Is it too full? What's going on? Why can't it show me? Okay, let me just move it to another location where I know that I can reach. That is my Mr. folder. So where is the Mr. folder? Give me a second, okay? Here is my Mr. folder, and let's Bitcoin checker here. Let's put Bitcoin checker here, and close it and open it again. Oh, I'm on the wrong. I'm on the wrong hard disk. I'm so dumb. Oh, I need to find this user, this Mr. And here we have it. You see, it recognizes the program already, the Bitcoin checker master. So now I think build Grado. Double click this. No. What was it? Select an Eclipse or Grado project. Build Grado. This project specified already exists. Okay. So how else? Open an existing Android Studio project. Let's try that. Let's go to C. Let's make sure C, Mr. My desktop. And could I double click this? Press OK. Yeah. Okay, so you just click on where is it? Oh. Where's the Bitcoin checker master? Where did it go? How can it see it on? Oh, stupid. It's it's here. So you just want to click on the folder itself. Okay, okay. Now we have the entire project in here. Man, I haven't seen this program in a while. Bitcoin master, where is everything in this project? Allow access, yes, we can do that. But why don't I see my project yet? Oh my god, this is all new for me again. Grado, this is in the Grado, but we're not looking at the entire. Oh, it is still importing, it's still working, I guess. Java, illegal something. What's illegal? Okay, let's just close it again. Close the project. Retry it a little bit differently. Open an existing studio project. I don't know if it's an Android studio project, so maybe I just need this. Here, not the C user. Mr. Don't take the Grado. Would this work? Or do we get the same screen again? What's going on here? Why can't I see the entire project? Project files? Now it makes sense to me again. The Grado, okay. What is the directory master is? What is going on? What's the error? What's going on? What? Ow! It hurts my ears. Sorry. Version control. Project. I don't know. Cancel, cancel. Let me try it and build it. Can we build it? Can we run it? Can we run the program? Come on. Make no. This is so new for me. I'm sorry. It's. I know that I have worked with this program one time before, but it's too new. It's too hard. Can I run a debug? Hold shift to run. What the hell? What's going on here? Run. Error field target hash string Android SDK. I think we have to get back on this one time. I can't do this now, man. It's all too new. It's too hard. This is the program where you create apps. And I think if you are interested in this stuff, if you're still here, then you should. And not trading, just holding Bittrex, Binance, Poloniex, Bitvise, Lightbit, Bitonic, Bitstamp, Lifecoin, BTC Direct. These are all websites that you are using. Cool. Can I do some options here? Where is that? The YouTube screen that I was using previously. Oh. How do I get there? I'm sorry, but I am getting way too tired, man. I gotta quit this stuff. It is almost 2 o'clock at night here. Well, not almost. It's half past 1. Live control room. I wanted to try and make Amsterdam, Holland my Bitcoinmeester.nl. I wanted to make him how do you add as moderator? Yeah. Amsterdam, Holland is now a moderator for my channel. Nice. You earned that. You definitely did. Don't misuse your powers. Don't misuse the powers. And whenever I talk in this voice, I talk as Homer Simpson that you see in the bay. Homer. Are you fans of Homer Simpson? I am. Yes. You are a moderator now. Man, I didn't know, but it was so easy. I tried it in so many different ways, and there was another screen where I had to look, and I didn't do it. Okay, but I did enjoy it very much. It is way too late today, so I'm gonna end it now. I promised you to end it a half an hour ago or something. I think we are supposed to end it now, man. I'm getting way too tired. My eyes are twitching. I will try and check out this app that you just say it to send me, and I will check it out this week. I think. I hope I have time for it, because you need to make time, and that's a hard thing to do sometimes if you are doing stuff. Okay, hey, I'm very thankful for whoever was here today, whoever checked out the live stream, whoever jumped in and out, checked out for a couple of minutes and left. Man, I'm very thankful that you have been here, and I hope to see you guys next week, man. And yeah, next weekend you cannot be here. Ah, too bad. Probably having an active lifestyle, so make sure that you don't do anything crazy. And see you in 2 weeks. Over 2 weken dan. Zoiets. I don't know. Was fun having you guys around. See you guys next time. Goodbye. I can end the stream on this screen. It's new. So, thank you. Goodbye.